We are here to listen to a speech given by my wife, who is this woman here. We are not sure what she's going to inform us on, but we're looking forward to it. And this is our audience. Okay, here we go. Record.
Well, Donald Trump's been in the media a lot this past couple of weeks. So I thought I would like to find out a little bit more about him. He's thinking about running for president, and I thought we should know who this guy is, what he's about, if he's presidential material. So, Donald Trump was born in 1946 to a real estate developer in Queens, New York. He went to school at the New York Military Academy, where he excelled and became a leader and was really good at sports. And when he graduated from the academy, he went to Fordham University for 2 years, and then decided to try attending Wharton University in Pennsylvania. It is the business college of the University of Pennsylvania. It's an Ivy League college, and it's very hard to get into. He had to have really good grades. He was an excellent student, really smart. He graduated from Wharton University in 1968 with a degree in economics. From there, he went to work with his father in his real estate business. He was mainly in apartment buildings for middle class people in New York. But Donald Trump had higher expectations. He excelled in everything he did in the 70s and 80s. All of his ventures turned out great. He took an apartment complex that his dad had bought for $5.7 million and revamped it, sold it again in 2 years for $6.7 million. In New York, he took over, or he got a contract for the railroad acreage. It was going under, so he was able to take that over and immediately sell it to someone else for a profit and didn't have to do anything with it. He's since then built many hotels, condominium buildings for high class, high dollar
Upper
people,
class.
upper class people. Thank you. And he's owns 3 golf courses, several casinos. In the 90s, the real estate market started to decline, and he started to have trouble, especially with his Taj Mahal casino. He was losing a lot of money there and almost went bankrupt, but he was able to get himself out of it. He went from a deficit of $900 million and brought it back into the black, where he was making money again. He's now worth $2.7 billion. And as well as casinos, golf courses, and hotels, he's got a media production company where he does The Apprentice, and on TV has his own show. He also has his hand in Miss Universe contest. He has a real estate licensing thing where people just use his name to sell their buildings if they can just put Donald Trump's name on their buildings, they can sell them for a lot more money. So he gets paid for that as well. He's written several books too, and now he's thinking about running for president. So, what are some of his political views? I should have had you move forward before this, but these are some of his ventures. Anyway, the Taj Mahal Casino and golf courses, and that's the Trump Tower in Las Vegas. Okay, moving on. So as we go on to his political views, he is now pro-life. I guess he's changed recently from pro-choice to pro-life. From the interviews I've seen of him, he has friends who have had children that they didn't want, and he says they're the apple of his eye now. So he is for pro-life. He's against abortion. He is against same-sex marriage, though he thinks there should be some kind of equality and no discrimination or hate against gays. He doesn't believe in gay marriage. He does not believe in gun control. He says, you know, if we take guns away from the honest people, the only people that will have guns are the crooks. So he doesn't believe in taking away our gun rights. He wants everyone in America to have health care coverage, but he doesn't like the plan we have now. He doesn't like Obama's reform plan. He wants to... There are lots of health coverage companies in the United States, but as it is, you can only go to the ones in your state. So I can't be in Oregon and get health care coverage from a company in Idaho. He wants to make it so that you can go to any health care coverage company in any of the states to get coverage. That way, it's more competitive. The healthcare industry will be more apt to do what we want. It'll be more fair and prices will be better. He's against foreign aid. He is for fair trade, and he wants to impose import tariffs, more import tariffs, because he thinks that China is taking advantage of us. Mostly we're doing a lot for them and they're not doing very much for us. We're sending all of our business over there and we're buying all of their products, but we're not getting the same in return. So he thinks he would like to charge more for imports and things like that. He also, like I said, views China as a competitor and wants to still keep up good relations with them, but make it a little more fair. He wants to be a lot stricter on Border Patrol, but he's okay with the immigrants that are here, some of them. It would take a long time, but he says he would like to go on a case-by-case basis, and if a person is an illegal immigrant and they've made a good life for themselves and they've done good for the country, he would let them stay. But if they're drug dealers, if they live off the system and they're not doing anything to better themselves and just taking advantage of life here, he wants to send them back. So I think we need a strong leader in our country. I'm not here to tell you whether he would be a good president or not. I just wanted to find out more about him. I do like the fact that he's strong. He's sometimes controversial. He does what he wants, not just what everybody else wants him to do. He's smart. He knows business, and maybe he could get us out of this deficit. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what happens in the coming months. He's going to announce in June whether he's going to run for office or not. But aside from Donald Trump, anybody who's running for office, I hope that you'll investigate them closely and see if they would be a good candidate for your vote. And thank you very much.